Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Hanbadi and welcome to online training sessions from University of Sindh. Today we're going to talk about how we upload the course materials per week on our LMS management system. Again, in order to access your LMS, you need to use the website lms.ucin.edu.pk. Go into LMS login and make sure you have logged into your system. You should be able to direct it to your learning management main portal page. On your learning management link, click here. Once you click on that page, you would be brought to your learning management options. We have added course files for our various different courses already. Then once you add the course file, now we need to come into course materials. Again, remember, in your course file, there are two options that you need to ensure that you have done. First, select a course, enter all the course materials that you have. In my case, I think it was this one. I select the right course. Then submit all, enter all the course materials. Once you have entered, click save, so the data is saved. If you want to make more changes, make all the changes, make sure you keep on saving these options. Then you click on submit. Once it is submitted, now this course material would be, this course file would be sent for the next section. It will be transferred to the next section where you would be able to add the course material. Until and unless you click on the submit button, you would not be able to upload the lecture materials for that particular course. Okay, so that's the one problem that lots of faculty is making. Do ensure you click on the submit button once you have made all the corrections and changes in your course. Then once you submit it, that course status should be submitted. After that, you would be able to access that course material. So if I come back into my dashboard or just come here on the left panel, click on learning management and go into add course material. Once you click on the add course material, you would again be brought to a simple page that contains your course. If you come here, this is blank. On your course, you would see all the courses whose course file material you have actually uploaded and submitted. So those courses who you have submitted would be visible here. If you come here and if there is nothing here, then that basically means that you have not submitted your course file yet, or something is missing. It is not completely complete. Okay, so do go back to your course file section, see that you have entered all the required data. All the data is required. There is nothing to be left blank or optional. All the fields have to be filled in compulsory. Once you do that, you submit that button, you come here and you will find your course here. Once you click on your particular course, now you would find that you have option available for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 and all the weeks available. Then you click on week 1 and you would have all the materials. We have talked about this in previous class lecture as well. Once we are here, now you enter the materials. You provide the reference materials, lecture materials for that week 1. So it can be a single presentation, it can be multiple presentations. What we have available here, first thing, link or web URL to your video lecture. Now, because this is supposed to be an online section, you can or you may provide an online recorded video. So for example, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm recording a video and then I can upload that video on a YouTube and provide a link here. I will show you momentarily how we can do that. Second step, assignment sections. So upload an assignment for that week. Okay, now the assignment can be for every week. Assignment can be one assignment that may be for the entire course. You choose at what week you assign that assignment. Okay, so students would be able to see that assignment is uploaded in week 7 and now we have remaining 7 weeks to complete that assignment as well. Okay, or you can assign the assignment in first week and let the assignment carry forward for the remaining 15 weeks depending on how the faculty wants to address their own course. Okay, so you can upload the assignment. How do we upload the assignment? You just simply click on choose file and you choose a particular PDF or whatever file you want to upload here. So for example, in our case, I would go into the lecture notes and I have web, and then I can go into my lab assignments where okay, so I have this assignment as well, lab handouts 1, lab task 1. This is the first task the students are supposed to do in lab handouts 1. I select this, give it a description. So this can be HTML lab project and tasks. Okay, so this is the description. Again, description is also necessary so that the students understand that what is this file and what it's about, what they are supposed to do. So description can be as long as you want. Click on upload and it should upload that task for you. Upload successful. Here we go. So that file is now uploaded. You can see this HTML lab project and task. So it's essential to give a description, because whatever you write here actually appears here as a name for it. The file name doesn't matter, the actual description matters. So the description is here. Obviously you can add more files, more assignments as well. Then if you come into the next section, the next section is upload your materials, upload your presentation, upload your any course reference files, any books that you want to share with your students. So if you are teaching using a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation, you can choose that here as well. So for example, again, the process is very simple. We click here and I have an handouts. I can use that file. That file is there. Again, we just have to be very careful that it's supposed to be maximum 10 MB. That's the file size limit. And I can say this is my chapter 1, introduction to HTML, and then I click on upload. Once you do that, it will upload this file and give the description at the bottom. Upload successful. Again, to get rid of it, click on this box or just click outside. Both would work fine. So now you would find that in chapter 1 introduction is added. I can go here and I can add chapter 2 CSS handouts, and then I can say CHAP chapter 2 CSS, okay, CSS whatever, right? But this is supposed to be chapter 2 now. Is this chapter should be in week 2 for me, and I should be able to should upload it there, because it would then segregate each week's chapters as well. So I do not recommend that you add the second chapter here, but yes, for example, it can have additional materials, reference materials, reading books, reading materials, and other tutorials. Anything that is relevant to chapter 1, I can upload it here. So, okay, so for just demo purpose, I will just upload this thing here as well, and we can see that there are multiple materials can be uploaded and they can be visible at this particular point. Again, upload success. I click outside the box and we have these two things available for us. So introduction and CSS. So we can add as many material per week as we want. Okay, so the LMS basically is working per week based on your lecture plan. So you upload material based on per week's material. Assignments can be per week, so that you assign the material in first week and the student is supposed to submit in the 15th week. You can submit assignment for example monthly. For me, I usually have 4 small assignments. So one assignment week 1, and then it's supposed to complete for 3 weeks. Then at assignment fifth week, I submit another assignment. Depends on how you want to do that. Additional links and URLs you can also apply and give any other reference materials for that. So for example, in my case, I have a website called W3 Schools, and I refer this website for the students for online teaching and learning. I can give this material as well. So I access this website, I copy its URL, I come here and I can just paste the URL here. Give a description. So I can just even say HTML tutorial on W3SCH schools must read. Okay, so this is a link to an additional extra website that students may refer, and this can be anything. This can be a video, this can be websites, blogs, news, any reference material that you want to refer. So these materials, these links would now be visible to the students. Once you are all have materials are done, you must click enable button so that the students can view the above content. Remember this. So once you click on enable, then students would be able to view these contents on their virtual classroom, which currently is disabled, which would be, as far my understanding, would be enabled after the 1st of June. Okay, now the final section is remaining is called creating the link video lectures. We have not talked about that. This is something that we would be doing in detail, how you can upload videos on YouTube, how you create a channel, how you upload the videos, how you record the videos on a separate channel. So for example, in our case, if we access a YouTube and on our YouTube you find a video that is very interesting. Okay, in our case, I would say introduction to HTML. So I search that. Once I search that, I have multiple videos available, and I find one video very interesting. In this case, HTML crash course for absolute beginners. I said that I want to recommend this video to my students. I can do that, or it can be my own video that I've uploaded on YouTube. Like I said, how we create a channel, how we upload the videos, I will show you in another lecture. But if you already have this available, all you need to do is that copy the URL. So if you come into YouTube, you will find that when you play a video, each video has its URL. So you just come here, double click on this, So that entire URL is selected. Control C from your keyboard or right click on this URL and you can click on copy as well. So if you come here, right click, and I think my right click is not working. Thank you, finally. So right click and you copy this URL as well. So if you click on copy, you can copy it here or double click and Control C from your keyboard. That should also copy the URL. So once you copy the URL, come back into your portal and go into your same tab. You can just paste that URL and click on update or upload. Okay, once that is done, it says that data is uploaded. Now your URL is embedded in the code. So now what happens is when the student access this course in week 1, they will see this video of YouTube embedded in the same HTML, and they would see the video and they just click and play it right there and then. This can be your own video, this can be any other reference video as well. You can include this link at the bottom on this additional references as well, but then once they click here, it will take them to that particular website. They will take them to YouTube. So what we want the students to be on that same portal, not diverted anywhere else, and they can follow the lectures and topics wise as they go along. So you can do that here very easily as well. Like I said, we discuss how you upload videos on YouTube and then separate sections. So this is my week 1. Again, there is no save button. Whatever data you enter is automatically saved. Enable again is the last link. This means that this material is still not visible to the students. So what you need to do now is just leave it there. Then we go into week 2. Okay, and then similarly, once you go into week 2, you will see that all this data is there, but now it's blank. So week 2 is materials here for the week 2 introduction to HTML, how to program websites. That's my second topic. The website link. Again, assignments. If I'm going to submit an assignment, it's optional here. Again, assignment is not compulsory. I may leave it blank because there's no assignment for week 2. And then course material. So again, I will select second week or second week's material. So in this case, I go into choose again, and I will choose, for example, CSS chapter 2. Click on here, and this can be my chapter 2 CSS. Okay, I think this is capital CSS, and I will just click on upload. So that becomes my week 2's material. So when students visit, they will see week 1 material, week 2 material, week 3 material. So every week we have to upload for every week. In fact, for every week we have to upload the relevant materials for that. So now my week 2 material is uploaded. Is there any reference material? There can be or there cannot be. So I can leave it blank. And then I will go to week 3. Okay, so there is no save button. As soon as you upload some material, it is saved. I can have a video lecture for that again as well. I can copy it from a YouTube. I can create my own video, upload it, and enter here. Then I move to week 3. So consequently, for every course, I have to upload a reference material for every of my weeks, every topics. And again, that material can be 1 file, 2 file, 3 file. Maybe in week 1, I have lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3. So I can upload 3 files here, no problem with that. So chapter 1 can be divided into 3 presentations. Chapter 1 can be divided into 3 notes. As you comfortable, as you feel comfortable, as you want, you can upload that here. Okay, similarly, it's not necessary that you upload every single thing, just presentation, just file, just reference material, whatever you feel comfortable, just upload it for every week till you go at the bottom. Okay, for every course again. So if I go into second course, now again I will go into week 1, it's blank. So I have to upload the materials for my second subject, for my third subjects. Okay, hopefully this is easily understandable. Again, if you have any problem, any queries, do let us know and we will try to help you as much as you can. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Zishan Bhatti.